Hi guys. So this is gonna be unedited, because I am having issues right now with my computer. So that's fun. Was it? Yeah, it was yesterday, I think. I think so. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. And yes, I'm sitting in front of the window painting my nails because my thumbnail fell off, or the nail polish from my thumbnail fell off. But basically, I was on my computer doing something. I think I was just watching YouTube at the time, and my computer froze, and all of a sudden I was like, okay, well, maybe it'll unfreeze, and I waited like a minute. It did not unfreeze, so I then sat there, and I restarted it, and I waited, and nothing was coming up on the screen. I was like, well, what the heck? Like, why isn't it restarting? Like, what's happening? And I shut it down, and I tried again. Nothing happens. I shut off my computer again. I shut off my monitors. And then I turn my monitors back on, and I'm like, maybe this is the issue. Maybe something's wonky. I make sure everything's plugged in. I try it again. Nothing works. So I go over and I tell Cody, I'm like, hey, my computer froze, and instead of it just rebooting when I press the reboot button, it's not turning on. The light for it will turn on for my computer, the power button light, that'll turn on. You can hear the fans kick on, and that's it. Nothing will show up. And so I was like, okay, well, whatever. Cody came in. He took the side off my computer. He blew out a bunch of the fans, and he was like, okay, it should work now. He put the side back on. We turned on my computer, and it turned on, and all was good. I played on it for a couple hours last night. I played some Sims. I took everything from that wasn't on my OneDrive and put it on my OneDrive. That way everything is saved to the cloud. So I do all that, shut it off, I go to bed. I wake up this morning, out all day, get home 3:30, turn on my computer, and I'm on it for like half an hour, 45 minutes. I get my vlog edited and exported, and then all of a sudden my computer freezes. So I go to reboot it, and the same thing happens that yesterday did. So Cody comes in here, blows off the fans, goes to turn it on, doesn't turn on. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. Whatever, so he does it again. And then the third time, it did turn on, and I was on the phone with my mom, and she's like, well, just keep your computer off, we'll change out the fans, and just don't do anything. And then I was like, okay, well, I can suffer and do that for one day. And then she's like, well, actually, you can probably take the side off your computer, which was already off, put the fan in front of it, the box fan, turn that on to blow air out. That way the hot air comes out. And then turn on your computer, and it shouldn't overheat if overheating is the problem, because it may or may not be. Cody says the CPU gets a little bit hotter than it should, so it might be part of the problem. And so I do that, and Cody's like, well, tomorrow or whatever, he's like, we'll format the drives, because I have everything saved. We'll format the drives, that way they get wiped clean, and then we'll do whatever, reinstall Windows 10, stuff like that, and then we'll sign back into OneDrive. I'll have all my files back. I'll place everything where it needs to be placed, like my Sims files and stuff like that, my Steam game files and stuff. And then I was like, okay, so whatever, I'll just put the fan on, go on my computer. So I did that. I go onto YouTube. I go to my vlog channel. I drag the vlog footage over there to start uploading. And about 3 minutes in, it didn't really freeze. Both of my monitors completely shut off, like the computer screen itself completely shut off. And my keyboard, my mouse, and my mouse pad, the lights on them just completely shut off. And as soon as that happened, the first thing I did was stand up really fast And the first thing I did after that was look over to the wall because the light switch that we have back there messes with the outlets, and for some reason my brain was like, someone flicked the switch. So that was the first thing my brain did, was stand up and look at that, and I was like, who'd be flicking the switch? Cody wouldn't come in and flick the switch on me. He's not, like, I'm dumb. So I immediately reach over and I press the shutdown button and I hold it down until my computer shut down, and I go and tell Cody, and I'm like, hey, this happened. So that's all done. And I don't even know what happened because, like, it didn't freeze, and my computer receives power even when it's off. That's why I can still charge stuff, and that's why my keyboard lights and my mouse lights and all that stuff, they stay on even when the computer's off, except for my mouse. It's mainly like my mouse pad and my keyboard lights. They mainly stay on usually when my computer's off because it's still receiving power technically. So I don't even know why those shut off. And then why'd the power to, like, because my monitors were on, but nothing was showing. They just went black and then straight to the no signal screen, and I was like, what the heck? Like, what's happening? So everything basically just shut down, but the light on my computer was still on. The fans were still on. I was like, what? But I immediately shut it off because I'm like, this can't be a good thing that's happened, obviously. If stuff is shutting off randomly, this is not going to be a good thing that's happening. So the vlog footage that I have cannot be uploaded because that's on my computer that's currently not able to be turned back on because I'm too scared to. So I'm recording this because I can upload straight to YouTube from my phone. It takes a very long time, but I figured I could get something up, so I figured I would do this, and I'm pretty much 100% sure it's not a virus on my computer. I don't know how I would get a virus. I use ad blocker, so I never see ads, so I never have ads to click on, and the only websites I honestly ever use is YouTube and Twitch. I don't really use any other websites. I'll go on Twitter sometimes, but 98% of the time I'm on my phone. Same with Tumblr, I'm on my phone. So, like, everything else, like YouTube and Twitch streams and stuff that I watch, I do all that on my computer, and then when I'm not on YouTube watching a video, with ad blocker, mind you, so there's no ads for me to click on the side, there's nothing else I do besides, like, play The Sims, and you can't get a virus through that. So I really don't know. I mean, I have a bunch of, like, custom content and stuff like that, but I was having this freezing issue way before the custom content. Way before I started getting custom content and stuff like that. Way before I started getting mods. And I don't use the sites with ads, and the sites with ads don't even let me access the sites like AdFly and stuff. My computer doesn't even really let me access them. If I click on a link that sends me to AdFly, there's a thing that pops up on the web screen saying, you have ad blocker, shut it off, and I go, you're funny, and I close the tab. So when I get custom content and stuff, I don't do it through anything that has to do with ads. I don't even use, like, Mediafire or anything. I either use a direct download from Dropbox, or I use SimFileShare, and all the creators that I get my custom content from, are the same custom content pieces. The other people on YouTube that I watch play The Sims, they pretty much have, like, all the same things, or different people have different things, but generally, I get the same stuff that everybody else has. So I don't honestly think it's any of the custom content or anything like that, honestly. I honestly think it's the Windows 10 thing, because I didn't start really having this issue until I bought and put in the code and got everything set up and did the updates and stuff for Windows 10. So I think it was Windows 10 that did it. And I don't think it's an overheating issue either, though, honestly, because, like, yeah, this computer's, like, 3.5, 4 years old maybe, but, like, I don't do anything on it that I didn't do on it before, except for the fact that, like, I don't know. I do everything the same, honestly. The only difference is, like, I do Twitch streaming. When I first got it, I didn't do Twitch streaming, but I don't understand. I don't know. Anyways, none of it makes sense. I can't use my computer until I get a new CPU cooler, because that's what Cody wants me to do, is get a new CPU cooler. And my mom said she had one at her house that we could use from her old computer, and Cody says that it goes depending on the CPU you have or something. So there's a very little chance that I'll even be able to use the one that my mom has, so I don't really think there's a point in getting it. So that happened, and so I am suffering. I don't know what to do. I have no idea. Honestly, I have none. No ideas. All ideas are out the window, because I don't have any at all. I'm just gonna upload this, and hopefully within the next couple days I will get my computer back up and running, get my stuff formatted and wiped clean, get Windows 10 reinstalled back on it, start everything from scratch, and go from there, because at this point, that's probably what I gotta do. Either that, or like maybe one of the pieces in my computer needs to be upgraded, but like even then, wouldn't it just go slower instead of like crashing out the whole computer? I have no idea. And before I moved here, so about like a month and a half ago, my computer actually blue screened for the first time, actually. So I don't know if that is also part of the issue that I'm having. It only did it that once. I don't know, it was weird, but it wasn't like the proper blue screen that you see photos of online. It was different. But Cody said it crashed, and that's what the blue screen was saying, but what the blue screen said made absolutely no sense to begin with. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep rambling, honestly, so I need to end this here before this is like an hour long, and then it takes 2 days to upload or something over Wi-Fi, so I'll see you guys later. I want to say tomorrow, but there's a good chance you probably won't see me tomorrow unless I do another one of these, so I'll see you guys soon, hopefully, and hopefully I get all this stuff fixed. It's just so stupid. Bye. Hope you guys had a good weekend and stuff like that. I'm so sorry.